So welcome to this quick tutorial in how to edit your template in Canva in terms of text. So once you've loaded your template up into Canva, you just need to click on the text that you'd like to change, and it will bring up this purple box showing you that that's the section that you're currently working on. So you can just click into the box and you can just type away and make your text changes. Now, if you want to make other edits to the text, like change the font or the size or the color, for example, you can do all of that from this. This is the text toolbar. Now, Canva's very clever in that it's dynamic. So if you've highlighted some text, it will pull up the text toolbar for you. If, for example, you've pulled up an image, it will change the toolbar to be the image editing toolbar for you. So really, really helpful feature in Canva that. Right, so if we want to change the font, you can just navigate up here to the font drop down, click on it, and it will pull open this lovely list. Honestly, it's fonts for days of all the different fonts styles that you can have. And all you do to apply it to your document is to click on it, and it will change it for you there. Did you see? Now these some of the fonts have got alternative styles within them as well, within their font families. So, for example, this one's got a light version and a regular version. So that's what these little arrows mean. If you see those and you want to have a look and see what other options you've got with that particular font. So once you've chosen your font, you can just click on the document. It will shut down the font selections for you, and then just again click on the font, click on the text area that you want to edit, and you might decide that you'd like to make that a little bit bigger now, for example. So you can do this, you can change the font size in a few different ways. You've got this font drop down here. So this number tells you what the current font size is. So if you want to make it bigger, you know you're looking for a bigger number. So you can kind of have a play about like that. You can, if you just want to make incremental changes, you can use these plus or minus keys at the side just to kind of go up in single point sizes. Or if you prefer to do it visually, you can hover over this white circle in the corner here. And once it goes purple, click on it and hold your cursor down, and then just drag your cursor in and out, and it will change the size for you. So you can you've got a more visual way of changing the font size to make it just perfect for you for what you're doing. Now, if you do it that way, you'll notice that it's gone off center. So you can, to get it back in the center, you can just simply click and hold and drag until this pink line appears there in the middle. So once that pink line has appeared, you know that that's your text centered beautifully on the page. And then just click off to be done with that. So let me show you some other things that you might want to do. Now, you might decide that you'd like this to be a different color. So you just go up here to the text color button, click on that, and you've got a range of different options here. You've got very basic colors, you've got document colors. This means that these are all the colors that you are currently using in the document already. So if you wanted to keep the document really consistent, you could obviously choose from these color swatches here. It also sometimes will pull up photo colors. So if it detects you've got a photo in the document, it will often give you a selection of colors that work beautifully and complement that photo. So the way that you change the color is when it's highlighted like this, you just simply click on the circle swatch, the color that you like, and it will change the color for you. Now, you might decide you need a custom color, in which case you go up to this little rainbow circle here with the plus sign in it. Click on it, and it will give you the entire rainbow of colors here in all different gradients. So if you say you want it to be purple, you can go to the purple color, and then within this, if you click and you sort of hold and drag your cursor around, it will give you all sorts of different color variations, and you can see that it changes in both the swatch but also in the document, so you can really easily see what color is going to work for you for the purposes of your document. So that's how you change the color of the text. Now you can do other things as well in here, so just shut that down with this cross up here, and that will go. You can also do the classic kind of text changes. So, for example, when you've selected your piece of text, you can make it bold, you can make it italic, you can underline things, you can strike through things, you can change the case to be all uppercase or title case. You can also change the alignment. So, if you want something left aligned, justified, right aligned, or centered, you can just keep pressing the button to cycle through the different options. The same with creating a bulleted list with bullet points, numbers, or back to normal. And you can also adjust the spacing. So you can adjust spacing between the letters. So if you want to create a look that's more spacious between the letters, you can do that, or more narrow. And you can also adjust the line spacing as well. So say, for example, you want to create more space between the lines, you can just do it by sliding this button up and down. Great if you need to actually squeeze some text together to fit more text in a smaller space. So you can do that with the spacing buttons as well. So those are the sort of main text editing tools on that toolbar. You might also there's a couple of other things you might also want to do. First is you might want to duplicate something to make a copy of it. Really simple to do. You just click on it, and this little mini menu will appear, and one of the options here is the duplicate button. So you can just click and it will duplicate that text for you, or you can use the trash icon to delete it. You'll also find, if I click on this, you'll also see the circle button here. Sometimes it can appear anywhere around the text. It won't always be at the bottom. You might have to look for it. But once it goes purple, you can click and hold, and you can just move text around. So you can pivot it around. So I've put this slightly off being straight so that it looks more handwritten. So you can have a play about with text that way. And that's pretty much everything that you need to know for the moment in terms of editing your text in your Canva template.